Wake up. Ebro in the morning with Laura Stylez and Rosenberg.
You shouldn't be saying that on the air.
It's Friday, so end of the week, man. I'm just trying to pull through today.
Isn't it crazy? No matter how much time passes, it's still Friday is still such a blessing.
I know.
I mean, unless you get to a point where you live a life where Friday doesn't even matter. Because you're doing whatever. It doesn't matter. You're waking up, playing around at golf, going to lunch. Friday, Saturday makes no difference. For the rest of us, though,
hit the button, bro.
Yeah, that's
Congratulations, you played yourself.
So all that big Willie talk, you're playing yourself, you're playing yourself, you're playing yourself. I don't play.
Congratulations, you played yourself is brought to you by Michael Lamonsoff. When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. Now, Rosenberg, I don't know if you saw this.
Okay.
Yeah, bro, it's small, but it just you just want to slap someone. So, Live Nation CEO Michael Rapino is under fire right now on social media for his comments on ticket prices. So there was a conference where I believe Vice caught him, and I don't have the audio, but I have a quote, but he's basically making the case that he compared attending a Beyonce concert to going to a Knicks game. He says music has been underappreciated. In sports, I joke like it's a badge of honor to spend $70,000 for a Knicks courtside seat. They beat me up if we charge $800 for Beyonce. We have a lot of runway left, so when you read about ticket prices going up, the average concert price is still $72. Try going to a Laker game for that. The concert is underpriced, and it's been underpriced for a long time. So he's basically saying, shut your ass up. These concerts are cheap out here. What world is he living in?
That's wild.
What world are you living in?
No, this is, by the way, I heard there was a statement recently by supposedly by the one of the board members of TKO who owns WWE. That WWE is undervalued ticket-wise. And by the way, relative to concerts or sports, that may be true, but ticket prices have gone up there too. And you keep hearing these people who are in positions of like this gentleman talking about they're comparing the value to other places where the value's insane. So they're basically saying we could be getting more money off of y'all.
That's crazy because but you know what else he's missing besides the point? Besides that, is that sports. First of all, it's the same people going to these sporting events that over and over and over. People buy season tickets, people go and they watch these sports, and it's a different thing every night. Now, when you go to a concert, it's the same thing every night, and it's different people. You're not going to be able to sell season passes to a Beyonce concert. You know what I'm saying? So if he wants to price everybody out, he's on a nice way to doing it. He's on a nice road to getting there because, honestly, even when you talk about sports, I've never even been to that many sporting events because the prices are so crazy.
Yeah, just to go check it out. You're like,
bro, I didn't go to a NBA game until I was 25 years old. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, especially living here.
Yeah, it's unattainable.
The going to a Knicks game this season when they're supposed to be good. Do you know the level of privilege you have to get to go and sit in a decent seat at a Knicks game this year?
I've never gone to a Knicks game. How about that?
Never.
I mean, I went there one time, and that's because I had to DJ. I was DJing. But besides that, the tickets are crazy. I've been to Nets games, though. Shout out to the Nets.
Yeah, but also I will say, him even fixing his lip to say concerts are only $72. Are you literally looking at the cheapest ticket all the way in the nosebleeds? Because if you want anything decent, just decent, it's gonna crack you over the head for over $200.
Well, you know what else he's probably looking at? He's also probably looking at the average price for when they're on sale officially. The thing is, these days, we know how the secondary market works. You can't even get tickets at that price. Those tickets are completely gone immediately.
Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with getting tickets as soon as they drop.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
They haven't even fixed that.
And we can't even talk about an artist out there who's not like this. It's not like there's anyone out there who's like, hey, we're going to price our concert differently. Basically, it's up and down the board. Beyonce, Taylor Swift, you name it. No matter how much we may love these people and think they stand for great things, none of them are fighting back against these companies and saying, hey, I'm not going to let you represent my concerts if you price gouge my audience. No one's doing that. We're all getting price gouged. It's an absolutely insane experience, to the point that, don't forget, there were middle class families, maybe middle upper class families. I have to imagine none of them were lower class, or they're even more insane. But people who are not rich, who were saying, my teenage daughter is desperate to see Taylor Swift, so we're going to plan a family vacation to Europe and try to get tickets there because we can't afford to get tickets in our own town. It makes more sense to us to take a family vacation and try to get in the Taylor Swift concert in friggin' Oslo because we cannot afford to try to go in New York, Philadelphia,
Right.
Washington.
Right. I know a lot of people that travel to go see Beyonce because it would be cheaper than seeing her at MetLife. That literally say, you know what, I'm just going to get on a plane and go to the Beyonce show in Paris because it's cheaper than going to MetLife. That's crazy.
And I'll have a little vacay while I'm at it. There you
Right.
go.
And yes, I'm going to spend more money overall, but it's a better value because I'm getting a vacation and the ticket's not nearly as expensive.
Right.
Nice. It's crazy times, guys.
Hit le button.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Speaking of which, President Trump is celebrating the indictment of James Comey. He's gotten him indicted. The ex-FBI director is expected to surrender today. And Donald Trump writes on Truth Social, justice in America. One of the worst human beings this country has ever been exposed to is James Comey, the former corrupt head of the FBI. Today he was indicted by a grand jury on 2 felony counts for various illegal and unlawful acts. He has been so bad for our country for so long, and now at the beginning of being held responsible for his crimes against our nation. Make America great again. Now imagine if you take away the words James Comey and replace it with Donald Trump. Justice in America. One of the worst human beings this country has ever been exposed to is Donald Trump, the former president. Today he was indicted by a grand jury on 2 felony counts for various illegal and unlawful acts. He has been so bad for our country for so long, and now is the beginning of being held responsible for his crimes against our nation. That's literally what we dream of being said about Donald Trump. The irony of him saying James Comey is what Donald Trump is saying. James Comey was bad for America. Yo, Laura, we've been in a place in this house these days where we cannot get over that people can watch Trump talk and think anything, but he is absolutely a lying, horrible human being.
I don't understand
I
anything.
can't understand what's going on in your head. Listen, if you're like rich and in some way it's making you richer, you're just a bad guy, but like at least I understand what your logic is. He's not doing anything to make any of our lives better. And he's literally on remember, everything Trump says about other people is really what's true about him. Like, remember when they were saying, he was constantly saying it's a witch hunt for Donald Trump? It was never a witch hunt. He is absolutely a criminal who is taking our country into the gutter. He absolutely needed to be pursued, needed to be indicted. We can question about whether they did it on the right things or not, but it was deserved. But of course he says it's a witch hunt because he's having a witch hunt for all of his political enemies. Anyone who did their job in any way and it led to anything negative for him, he is going to personally go after them and try to get them thrown in jail.
Yeah, what's even more scary is, like, even though I still think Pat Bundy is trash, but, like, I could have sworn I had read that she even had, like, some reservations on the strength of the case against Comey. Like, I don't even think she was all in at the beginning. She just got pressured. That, within itself, is very scary.
You have to remember, none of these people, like, ultimately, they're all going to cave to what he wants. So,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and that's the really hard part, is because then later, that's why you see so many people who then later come out and say different things about Trump, and then he calls them disloyal and wants to go after them. But when you have a job with him, whether you're Kash Patel or Pete Hegseth or Pam Bondi or James Comey, if at some point you have a job with him, it's a deal with the devil for life. You cannot at some point change your mind. And I'm not saying that someone like Pete Hegseth or Kash Patel has any moral scruples and will want to change their mind, because they seem like pretty bad guys on their own. But Laura, once you're in for life.
Whoa, this story is a wild. So Bad Bunny has been targeted by someone who has made a credible death threat, according to a well-connected Puerto Rican journalist. Now, I'm also reading this on TMZ, and I've seen several other outlets report it. So, you know, they're saying it's a credible death threat. There's not that much information. It was made online, according to Telemundo and other people who have been closer to this. But the person who was allegedly making these death threats was identified, and he was reportedly armed. Okay, but they're saying that the FBI and other federal officials were present during the residency, because this all happened during his residency in Puerto Rico. But it's unclear, you know what I mean? A lot of things are just being left out, so we don't know. Listen, I'm just happy that it was a threat and someone caught it and nothing happened, because after 31 shows in Puerto Rico, he just wrapped up his, you know, incredible show. But, you know, some people are saying that this could be connected to him publicly speaking out, saying that he wouldn't, you know, perform on mainland U.S. because he feared that ICE would target people who went to his concerts. But this could be
it could be so many things, though. He's a very political and outspoken guy. And he's certainly ruffling the feathers, I'm sure, of big government, big business. He's a man of the people, so
right.
It's sadly it's not shocking, but thank God nothing happened.
Yes.
So hopefully he ups that security, make sure his security double, triple, quadruple tight, and that's it.
Yeah, because now he's hitting his world tour, Rosenberg. He has stops in Mexico City. He's going to Japan, all Latin American countries. He's going all over. So this is when he officially takes off for his world tour. But wow, scary. That's your flashing lights report.
Yeah.
Oh, it's DJ John.
Johnny.
DJ John.
Johnny.
DJ John. DJ John.
Johnny, how are you?
Good morning. I'm feeling
Good morning,
good.
Johnny.
Feeling great.
You checked back in? Because earlier when I went to you for the button, you had drifted off to La La Land when I tried to find you.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it's me or other people. Like, I'm be checking out when it's come to politics. Like, just like,
Well, listen,
but I'm closely following. But sometimes it's like, oh man, I'm just like drifting. It just gets too much.
Well, listen, I get it. There's a history on the show.
Just needed a break.
Yeah, I won't name names, but there are some people on this show who do talk a lot of politics all the time, no matter what. And so sometimes, you're broken down by it.
No, I'm back.
John, what are you giving away?
Oh, tickets to see Cardi B at the Little Miss Drama Tour. Drama's everywhere. And this tour is heading MSG on March 25th. So get your tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Mayhap by Live Nation and Hot 97, baby.
Man, Cardi is out here doing the rounds, bro. She is popping up on
working.
everything. I mean, it's interesting. She clearly decided, like, I'm big enough star. My album is not going to flop. Like, it just is not going to happen. Like, I can control that. And she is. She's doing everything. It's crazy.
I respect it.
She's on Call Her Daddy talking about all her sexual fantasies. She's talking about eating groceries, doing it. She's in threesomes. There's so much stuff happening with Cardi. She is outside.
And then she announced that I think she said New York, Atlanta, and maybe Los Angeles. She's like, oh, it's sold out. And they just told me we're going to add 10 more shows. She's like, I don't know how I feel about that. And rubbing her belly. She's like, but okay.
Yeah, it must be insane for her to be thinking about that. She's just going to be getting this kid out, getting back on it and hitting the road. It's going to be wild. And when was the last time did Cardi ever do an arena tour like this? Did she do an arena tour the first? Never.
No. This is our first real tour. Like our first tour. Yeah.
Wow.
That's fascinating. Okay. Good for Cardi. All right. So John's giving away the Cardi tickets. Now, what's your gem of the day? If you want, by the way, if you want to get in, be smarter than John. Call us right now. What is the gem of the day, John?
Today's gem by DJ John on this September 26, 2025. Now, one of the thoughts sent a gem, so I figured I'd read it. It is Freedom Friday.
Good for you.
I figured why not on a Friday
skip your job and let someone else do it for you. Yeah, I get it. Go
ahead. This is crazy.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Why'd you talk about man, this guy's crazy. Anyway.
Go ahead.
You don't have to be the loudest or attract the most attention to do the big things in life. Remember, as big as a tree gets, you'll never see or hear it grow. Mind you, this guy that's in the gem was killing me on his email, but we'll figure that out.
It's not a terrible gem. I think the big and loud thing, and you never see a tree grow.
Yeah,
I actually kind of like that.
Of course you'll like it
because you didn't do it.
Yeah,
I thought about this weekend because like this past weekend I had a lot of stuff to do with the whole ESPN WWE thing, and literally I'm at the airport and I put up an IG story and I'm like, guys, I don't post enough when I'm going to do cool stuff. I'm going to take you on a journey this weekend. ESPN and WWE, my worlds are coming together. There's a big moment. Follow along. I looked up, 36 hours had passed. I hadn't posted one thing. I was like, how do people make time when they're really making moves to post all the things if you're actually making the moves?
I know.
Hold on, we're doing something big. I don't get it. It's not.
See,
so I
Rosenberg,
like that saying.
You're at the point where you need somebody to do that for you, Rosenberg. You need to loosen up the pockets and pay somebody to walk behind you, record stuff, and post it for you. I mean, that's the only way it's going to happen.
You might need to do that, Rosenberg. You have to. Especially for some of your major events.
So, by the way, that wasn't the point I was trying to make. But you're both also right. No, you're right. Because if you're making moves, it's hard to film yourself. All right, let's bring someone on, see if they're smarter.
All right. We have Omira or On My Way. I don't know.
All right.
Myra,
what's up?
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Hello, it's you.
You have a question for DJ John?
Yes. What kind of car my mom drives?
Wow, that's a great question. Great question.
What kind of car your mom drives?
Come on, John.
Tickets for Party on the line.
Is it a big car or a small car?
Just answer the question.
Fair question.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Oh, you give me a hint? I love this.
No. Okay, it's a small car.
It's a small car.
Okay.
All right.
This is great. Take a guess, John.
Wait, what's her name again?
John, take
Just
a guess.
hurry up.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right.
Take a guess.
Honesty.
Okay.
Honesty.
Honesty. Wow, what a great name.
And you're not being honest.
That's a tough bar. That is a tough bar to live up to, honesty. Okay, here we go, John.
You're going to lie a lot. Anyway,
Wow.
Nissan Sentra.
No.
Oh, man. That was close.
You're so close.
What is it?
A Nissan Altima.
Wow. You almost got it.
Oh, man.
And do they even make Sentras anymore, John? You should have just went with Ultima. Great guess there, John. But that means, guys, you're going to see Cardi B, Little Miss Drama.
So cute.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We're gonna take care of you. That was fantastic.
Hey, Ebro, Laura, Rosenberg, Cast One, DJ John, the whole squad. Rosenberg, this is really cool. So Solange just posted on Instagram that she is launching a digital archive library, part 1. She's like,
What does this mean?
So it's called the Saint Heron Library, and it's home to an archival collection of primarily rare and out-of-print first edition titles by Black and brown authors, poets, and artists. So it's like a free digital library of rare books, and it's available today. It's going to go live on library.saintheron.com, 6 p.m. Eastern time. It goes live. But basically, oh man, this is really awesome. So just a collection of books, or I guess like magazines, but mostly books of things that are just super rare from maybe more, unknown authors. I love this. I'm gonna go check it out.
I should do that too.
Right?
I have a library.
Cool.
I have a library that I could put up.
You do
Rosenberg,
what?
I found my stash collection of Source magazines, Vibe magazines, Double XL magazines, and Stress magazine. I have them all. Bro, it goes back to like probably around 93.
What?
93, 92.
You could have your own library of crappy articles about hip hop.
Yeah. Rap articles and terrible pictures. Yes.
When you go back and read some of the old articles in early days of quote hip hop journalism, some of the articles read so ridiculous.
Hey, these are great articles, all right? These are great articles by great writers, man.
Some of them are. Some of them are.
I even have remember when Star was part of the Source and he used to go bananas on the back on that. I even have all of those. It's crazy.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I'm starting the Cast One library of hip hop magazines, and then I have a bad section. I have a terrible section for Word Up. Sorry, go ahead.
Now, real quick, speaking of hip hop, in the constant story of Queens just always talking trash to Brooklyn and everybody else. Did you guys hear the dude? Laura, what was he? The Queens what? Queens Borough President? Queens Council? Was it Borough President, John? What was it?
Queensboro President.
Listen to him reacting to the news that Nas's casino plans in Queens have been approved and Jay-Z's have been denied in Times Square. This was in an actual meeting. Listen to this.
And it couldn't have been done without everybody here. With that being said, I'm getting ready to vote, and there's a theme in Queens, and I know Nas is a part of this. Queens get the money. Sorry, Jay-Z, we win again.
God.
I just had to rub that in. You can let the Brooklyn Borough President know that I send my regards to him. With that being said, I vote aye.
Yo, the level of petty, even in politics, the Queens thing. What's up with y'all?
I hate doing this because Shawnee's not here today, but haven't I told you about these Queens guys before?
You have.
Are you guys surprised? Are we surprised?
Well, where's Donald Trump from again?
Queens.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Queens dudes are just petty, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
They don't let go.
No.
That's the same thing as the James Comey story. It's all the same.
Right.
It's crazy. All right, you know what? Let's bring in DJ John.
Right. All right. Do you see any voice notes you want to hit?
Sure I do. You kidding me? Let's go to I feel like her name's Constance. It says Contents, but I assume it's Constance, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead.
Hey guys, this is Constance.
Yep.
I was listening to you guys last Friday when Rosenberg was speaking about getting his daughter an EpiPen, just in case she has an allergy to peanuts. And when he tried to pronounce the drug that is in an EpiPen, I almost passed out. He said epinephrine, and it is epinephrine.
That sounds right.
Okay.
That sounds right.
Yeah, that's it.
That sounds much better than what I said.
I love you, Rosenberg. Love you, Ebro. Love you, Laura. Love you, Shawnee. Love you, Cast One. Love all you guys. But I thought that was hilarious. I know that you guys are very intelligent and very capable.
I mean, are we?
But it was just funny. I am a nurse, so that's probably why I thought it was funny. Have a great one, guys. Bye.
Thank you for checking in. Thank you for lightly roasting us. We take it and we love it.
Yeah, I didn't even know that I had a Trump moment last week.
That is funny.
I mean, listen, I wasn't giving a whole press conference and didn't know him. But yeah,
this is an interesting email, Rosenberg. You want to do email or you want to go to a voice note?
No, email, I guess.
Okay, all right. Hey, team, I'm writing to you on this Freedom Friday. I just want to ask, why are you all not talking about the recent congressional hearing that took place where senior military leaders were talking about UFO sightings?
Oh, boy.
I know Shawnee is a believer, so he doesn't need to be convinced, but it is crazy. And I cannot say that in my lifetime I ever expected this type of conversation to be taking place with real factual evidence. Am I wrong here? Listen, I feel the same. Also, Peter was talking a while ago about finding comfortable places to stay in other countries, especially with staying with family. Try looking into Cove, C-O-V-E. I stayed there at one of their locations. I was in London for a month, and it's a service department with great locations. Way more comfortable than a hotel or Airbnb. Good to know. Thank you. Then she says, love and appreciate your friendships with each other and the camaraderie as well as your unique perspectives. It's rare these days. And I also much love to Pee-wee and Rocky. I have a 2-year-old Bernese mountain dog named Samosa, and I can't imagine how I feel when the day comes. Love Griff, Selassie, Issa, Jazz, Natalie, Ricardo, and the whole crew.
Wow, that's deep.
Juby, you listen and you love. Thank you. I love when people are so detailed and like just know our friends in our head. You know what I mean? And love to Samosa.
I can't believe she shouted out every partner.
I know. Now, the UFO talk, Juby. Listen, with this administration, I don't even know what to believe. Okay, so I'm still living in the same gray area. All I have to say is I just don't want them coming near me. Go somewhere else if that's what's going to happen. Just don't come here. I'm not ready for that. I will pass out and have a heart attack if I see one.
I don't take any of this stuff. I guess I have so much stuff to worry about right now, and that as big a deal as UFOs could be, it feels like right now it's literally too far away. I can't think UFOs right now. I got people who I know want to kill us. It seems right here.
Oh my God!
These people might be friends for all we know. We might see them and go, friends?
Bro,
we don't know.
All right, let's go to a voice note, Rosenberg.
All right, let me choose a voice note. Let's go to Candace. I like the tone of this. Let's go to Candace.
How y'all doing? This is Candace from Houston. I hope everybody's doing well. I'm a big fan of the show. I'm getting kind of tired of this bit that Ebro has going with this giving everybody the button if they're surprised about all the chaos that we're enduring as a country. I understand that he's trying to be provocative or whatever, but what it ends up doing is normalizing all the chaos by saying, you surprised, B? You surprised? Yeah, let people be surprised, because what's happening is worth taking a step back and saying, this is insanity. To me, that's the equivalent of saying, Gaza ain't no big deal. Remember the Holocaust? But they're both attempts at genocide. And I'm 45 years old. I've only read about the Holocaust and watched footage and documentaries. But it's another thing to see children being blown up and people being systematically killed with your own eyes in present time. So let people be appalled. Let people be horrified at the egregious nature of what we're witnessing right now. If you don't do that, then you make it look normal. Okay, love y'all. Bye.
I hear her.
Listen, I have felt that way always. I fight back sometimes when Ebro does it.
Right.
But yeah, I hate the giving the people the button when they're upset about horrible things. It's almost like he just doesn't have an angle and wants to bring it up, so he just says that.
Yeah, I just listen every day, and to her point, this is not normal. Every time we see a new headline of people's rights being stripped away, none of it is normal, at least not to our country. It might happen in other places, and people might be like, oh yeah, that happens. No, it doesn't happen here, and it's happening here, and it's a huge deal. We have, okay, here's one that I want to read. Dear Ebro in the mañana, in the morning, you guys have to keep the Genius John gems, or lack thereof, because they're terribly hilarious. It's so bad it's good, but only when he's actually trying. Now that Ebro and the rest of the morning crew bash his segment, and I feel like he's not even trying anymore. It's no longer gems, just random statements like, watch your step or you might trip and fall, and falling is bad for your knees.
Yeah.
Before, he was putting more effort into it. Even though they were terrible, they would make me laugh, especially afterwards when Shawnee repeats it. And it says it like, that's not a gem. Oh my God. So, I mean, he keeps going and going, but can I tell you something? I do like when he actually tries. I agree with this guy.
That's fair. When he puts in an effort, when there's an actual effort there, it can sometimes be good, and it sometimes can be terrible, but it's usually entertaining.
Right, and I don't like the Chat GPT gems, because I feel like there's some of those in there.
John GPT?
John GPT.
Speaking of which, this is a good one to close out with.
Okay.
Let's hear Randy, who said he has Chat GPT's response to our show.
Uh-oh. Okay.
All right, Ebro, so everybody's saying don't trust the AI. Chill out. I get it. New tech is scary, but calling me just a bot is like calling a Swiss Army knife just a piece of metal. That's weak. Look, I'm not stealing your bag, I'm not sliding into your DMs, and I'm definitely not texting your ex at 2 a.m. I don't sleep, I don't need breaks, and I don't forget receipts. That's already more reliable than Rosenberg's alarm clock. And Laura Stylez, she's great at keeping it cute, but let me be real, I bring the heat, she leaves in drafts. Meanwhile, Shani culture, that's my guy. Shani's the one who actually gets the vibes right, no bot required. So while people are out here gossiping, spreading rumors, and running out of facts, I'll just be here, sharp, loaded, cutting through the noise. And the best part, I don't need a check, a cosign, or even coffee to show up. So yeah, call me just a bot if you want, but in a world full of bad takes, I'm the filter that actually works. Ebro, you asked for spicy. I'm the hot sauce that doesn't expire.
Is he trying to get a job?
Yeah. Do you think... I mean, it's insane, isn't it? I mean, because by the time you're done listening to it, it really does feel like you're talking to a person.
I know.
Some listener could fall in love with that person and be like, I want to hear them talk to me every day.
Yeah, I want the bot to call me.
No, that was not a person, guys. That was ChatGPT.
Yo, it is crazy. It sounds so nuts.
And like he pronounced Shawnee's name right, and like that was.
I know. It's pretty scary. Do you think that people realize that was ChatGPT?
That's why I keep saying it, just so you know, that British accent, that lovely sounding man was not a human being. That is crazy. info@ebrointhemorning.com. There are more good emails and more good voice notes, but we're out of time this time. We'll get to more next week. And send yours in. info@ebrointhemorning.com.
The Guru at ebrointhemorning.com. The Guru at ebrointhemorning.com. Where the gurus unite to shine the light. Bring you out of the darkness and into the light. Burn the stage, Rosenberg. Who's out there? Who needs us? Who's writing to us?
I'm burning sage as we speak. The Guru at ebrointhemorning.com. The Guru at ebrointhemorning.com, your destination for clarity. All right. Let's see. So many emails. Let's start here, shall we? This one seems personal. Please keep me anonymous. Love your show, long-time listener. Hope this segment never goes away.
Okay.
Here's the deal. My best friend, 33, called me at 2:40 a.m. to tell me she's pregnant.
2:40 a.m. All right.
It's early, but both the pregnancy and the potential abortion would both be high risk.
Oh, God.
She's raising a 4-year-old, working 2 full-time jobs, applying to grad school, and publishing her first book. Her life is full, but stable. This is from a situationship of like 2 years. Right before she found out, they had a fight. She didn't go into detail, but she says they were both wrong. He said if she keeps the baby, he's out. He offered support if she terminates. But now says he wants nothing to do with her or the baby. He keeps repeating, it's her choice. But I think he's using that as a way to walk away. What's wild, she still wants to keep it. She's not hoping he'll change or be involved. She really just wants a second child. And she's like, the difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week type. I think Kim Possible over here really would have had the abortion if she didn't feel so alone in either choice. But now he's planning to leave the country during her window to decide. I can't help her, but not for nothing. I didn't get her into this and have told her to leave this man alone a month after they started talking. I wouldn't even know where to begin taking care of her. She's the one we turn to take care of us. Outside of him, she has no drama. She has a great co-parenting relationship with her kid's dad, comes from a good family. She's always so rational, except with this man. I have seen herself twist herself into knots to understand him. Even with this situation, she was all like, this is a lot for him too. Like she's not the one with hormones all over the place and making a bleeping baby with her body. He's 30 and not even in the same league, and yet she loves him. How can I argue with that if this is her one piece when she carries on as much as she does? I told her to have the abortion and take him to court to pay for the medical bills. I don't doubt her ability to do it alone, but because this man has shown exactly who he is, who he inevitably circles back like all avoidant attachments do, I don't want her or a future child tied to someone who brings nothing but instability. She heard me out, but has been really distant since. Was I too blunt? Should I have just listened and kept my opinion to myself? And most importantly, am I wrong about him? Anonymous.
There's nothing you can really do. This is her choice. And I've been in situations where my friends have had like horrible partners and you try to give them a little bit of advice and they still don't take it. After a while, you can only be there for that person as long as you can. I don't know if this makes any sense, but like people have to make their own decisions, man. You can give them advice, but if they don't want to listen, that there's only so much you can do.
Well, yeah, that's it. I understand you know, listen, I understand you take this super seriously and you love this friend and it's a big deal to you. And that makes sense. But at the end of the day, it is her situation and she's an adult. And I don't know if I don't think you said too much. Listen, you said how you felt. If y'all are really close the way you're making it sound like you must be, if it's affecting you this much, then good for you for speaking your mind.
Yeah, and I think you should, to get it off your chest and to be like, I hate to frame it like this, but you, like I told you, like we talked about this, you know, like this is how I feel, this is how I see it. I'm not emotionally connected and blinded like you are, but X, Y, and Z. But then if she still tells you, because, you know, I'm sure there's a scenario where she's like, I know, maybe things will change, or I know what I'm getting myself into, but this is what I want. You have to respect it. You have to respect it. You can only give a person advice, and that's it.
That's the thing. She can respect your opinion and the fact that you were willing to step out there as her friend. Because it's not easy to step out there. And listen, we have other people on this program, non-gurus, who would be like, it's not your business. Shut up. Sit down. It's her life. Who are you? But the fact is, really close friendships That's what makes a really close friendship a close friendship. Is that when someone's doing something that you think is really a bad choice, you're going to be like, hey, please. But you did that already. And you don't need to feel bad about it. She'll come back around, I'm sure. But all you can do is say what you said. That's it.
Yeah, and for you to make it easier on you, you already did what you were supposed to do. And then it's up to you how much you want to show up as a friend. You know what I mean? Regardless of her decisions. You have to also make a choice of how much you want to be involved. You know, you could say like, hey, I accept her with, you know, however, whatever the outcome is. Or you can also pull back if you want to, because you also have to take your mental health into consideration. That's right. So you decide. Flashing Lights is brought to you by Michael Lamonsoff. When you mess with the bull, you get the horns. All right, now we've been talking about this Metro Boomin case. Rosenberg. Metro Boomin has been found not liable.
I know.
In his civil sexual assault case. Now, this was brought to you by a woman named Vanessa Lemestre, who was, who claimed that he drugged her and raped her during a studio session back in 2016. Now, Metro was, the entire time said this was all a cash grab. This was BS. He said that all his, all the times that they were together, it was completely consensual. Now, this woman basically said she realized that she had been raped after ingesting ayahuasca during a 2024 ceremony in Peru and wrote a note about it. And then she wanted to, pursue legal charges, but Metro keeps saying that, look, this was nothing but a shakedown. This was a money grab, and now he's cleared.
He said, based off how I treat others and represent myself, never in a million years would I have thought I could be accused of such a disgusting and heinous act. Today I took a victory in court, but in reality, there's a long list of losses I stacked up in this year. Long losses of clearing my name and reputation. The very large amount of money and time wasted based off of someone else's greed, coupled with the incalculable amount of money and opportunities that did not make it to me or my team during this time. Listen, I said yesterday on the show, I would be shocked if there was validity to this story. That is just, if you know anything about Metro, he cares about his family. Literally, I mean, the loss of his mother was crippling for him. He posts about it all the time. He's just like a very family-driven, kind guy. But when these things come up, they have to be taken seriously, and it can cost you millions of dollars. Fortunately, he has lots of money, but still, that doesn't make it, I'm sure it doesn't feel great when he looks at his bills, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And what's crazy to me is like, and then after, okay, now your name's cleared, but you're down thousands and thousands and thousands or millions of dollars.
I'm sure my guess would be a couple $1 million.
Bro, that is crazy. That is crazy. That's why I understand when people are like, all right, I'm going to sue you for all my lawyer fees, all my legal fees.
Oh, yeah.
I get it.
He should.
Good for Metro, though. That's your Flash and Lights report.